Nigerians, let's watch this together.
Have you heard about this Bobrisky scandal? Do you know that they can sentence you and don't go to prison in Nigeria?
Oh my God!
Do you know that you can pay money to be pardoned?
It happens really. So you can bribe your way.
Asking me.
So you know a lot. I'm just a young person, so you've seen a lot and you've heard a lot, and you're a very powerful man in this country.
This is very contemporary.
Now let's flip the page to the reality of the time we are living today. Verydarkman versus federal government and Bobrisky. Welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. And I must tell you that since about yesterday, this saga of federal government, Bobrisky, and Verydarkman exposure have taken over the entire space. Many of you have seen the video and have watched, but here we are running it out, filing them out, the truth, so that you understand better some of the things you are not seeing on plain sight. Let me begin with giving kudos to Verydarkman. When he arrived at the National Assembly boldly, in a grand style, to address the federal government and also to do the needful, exposing their impunity to them right in their faces.
If I see a secret about you, I will tell. Whatever you are saying, you move outside, I will tell, especially you, I will tell. And I'll be very, very honest. I will not say anything, I'll put it out there because Nigeria has gone down. Now, I will implore you people to actually do the right thing because the judiciary system is messed up so bad. It's messed up so bad. You people have to save your face. I believe a lot of APC members are here. So everybody to save yourself. It's okay. It's okay. They've told him it's okay.
Good. In as much as I'm not very much interested in all of these bluhaha and balabru distraction, I may call it, this very one is essential. When you have young men and, vibrant young men and women, very bold like this to speak the truth to power right to their face, I give them kudos. Somebody like Deji also did wonderfully well. And these people are not in my good books. When you talk about the way we criticize people, that is what people see it. But when we criticize somebody, not because we hate the person, or when we address an issue that you don't agree with, doesn't mean that we are against that person particularly. We treat issues here and not people. Just like Verydarkman. Some of you thought I have anything against him. No. My own take is anything that has to do with public interest. That is my own business. I don't have business with people's and celebrities' nasty lives. It's not my business. It will not change the price of fuel. We are here to concentrate on things that matters to the public. And this is exactly one of them. And Verydarkman have bought my heart. I love this guy so much for doing this.
So I don't say anything while I'm here, and Bobrisky will not be there. Now, my lawyer will be the one to talk, and I will not say a word, because I will not want to walk out on the people that are holding on to my father. So I won't say anything until Bobrisky is here and the EFCC chairman is here. Thank you very much.
Number two, he's saying that he has not said he's not going to speak. At least we came prepared. We came with almost everything that is needed by this committee here. We have even come with additional evidence that is not even available online. We have come with everything. So he's not saying, I don't want to assist the committee, I don't want to talk. He's saying because that person who should be here, who is not here, who has sent a lawyer to represent he or she, that he is not going to talk directly, that he's going to talk to his counsel. That's just all he's saying, and nothing more.
I mark him 100% good. Now, to the federal government, who came to disgrace themselves, as usual, because they no get shame, beginning with the deputy controller of the prisons.
During the admission, we discovered that Idris has a peculiar features that can not allow us to put him in the general apartment.
What features? They have features like features like what? What are the peculiar features? What are the peculiar features? Social media. What are the peculiar features, please?
Idris Ogunleye Olarewaju, though male, had some female features like a breast. He has a breast. Yes. This is the medical examination done by the facilities medical practitioner, a qualified doctor, Dr. Informa Kopaloba. In this, we have the admission board have to enter into a meeting to discuss on the best practices and the best way to manage it. Then we arrived at the conclusion that we have to put him in a protective custody, which we did. And he spent his time at Gideon, the 10 days, in our B Ward room 2. B Ward room 2 of the facility. And alone in that particular room. Why we did that is that because we have to abide by the international best practices and according to our laws. If you look at the Correctional Act, chapter 2A, 21A, we find out that we have to abide by the international human rights as approved by the United Nations. And because of the United Nations Act, that's chapter 2(1)A of the Corrections Act, and also chapter 13 of the Corrections Act, 1A I to V. 1A I to V. This chapter or section? This section 13, 1A I to V, where we have to look at certain features of an inmate before we use a particular management style. Corrections management is not done on social media. It's not done on the pages of the newspaper. It is a professional job done by well-trained officers for corrections management. And everybody, notwithstanding that our laws maybe have not actually recognized.
Now they are telling us that Nigeria now accepts LGBT. No, they have not fully recognized Bobrisky as a transgender and treating him as such in Nigeria. That is exactly what it means. And that is what Verydarkman have been able to expose. It's not like there are no VIP sections in prisons. It is a normal thing around the world. But we are talking about this special case of this man, Bobrisky. You don't open the Nash of Nigerian institution as completely infested with impunity. And I can tell you, there are people in power backing him. We know that. We know that the federal government will not be able to access all these big laws if they are not compromising some of these things. That is what they are looking at. They don't want to do the needful. But outside that, some people may consider all of this a big distraction. But it is necessary to address the impunity of this country. Today is 1st of October. How independent can Nigeria be with this monumental failure of a government in place? How can Nigeria progress when we are all lying to ourselves that all is well? When will Nigerian people arise, O compatriot, and take your lives back? Because this system have been designed only against you and you alone. Unfortunately, the poor masses are out there fighting themselves, thinking that their problem is a Yoruba man or an Igbo man or Hausa man or Fulani man. No, it's not an average Nigerian that is your problem. Your problem are your political class, and they come from every space in Nigeria, from the east to the west, north to south. They are your problem. I will address that in subsequent video. But for this one, what is your take on this? And let's have your opinion on the comment section. I'm also General Peters, the advocate for good governance. Help me share this video. Bye-bye for now.